On today's episode of Pointless Distraction, we are talking about Instagram. If you're running an online business, is Instagram something you need, or is it a huge waste of time? This video is for entrepreneurs who either have an existing Instagram that isn't doing much, or for anyone who's thinking about creating an Instagram for your business. If Instagram is already working for you, then it's not a distraction. And just to be clear, by working for you, I mean that you are able to make sales or book clients directly through Instagram. We're not talking about growing a pointless following that pays you $0, but you love seeing that number go up, so you're just posting on Instagram to see the number go up. That's a pointless distraction. So let's talk about how Instagram works in 2022. As of filming, most businesses that are successfully using Instagram post daily. Yes, really daily. The idea behind using something like Instagram for your business is pretty simple. Basically, as a business, you want more exposure and more people to click on your product, because ideally, the more people who click, the more people who buy. So the purpose of any social account in general is just a way for new customers to find you. And some of them work better than others. So let's get into whether Instagram is one of the good ones. Here's how we're gonna decide if Instagram is pointless distraction or not. We're gonna look at the time commitment that it takes to create results, aka sales, on Instagram. We're gonna look at what the setup cost of running and maintaining an Instagram for your business is. We're gonna look at your earning potential. We're gonna talk about the happiness factor, and we'll talk about a final distraction factor rating. So let's dive in. Okay. How long does it take to build an audience and then actually start making money on Instagram? This whole video, we're going to be talking about what it takes to make sales with Instagram. Most big media outlets agree that in order to make sales regularly on Instagram, you need to have a minimum of 10,000 followers. See internet here. So let's talk about how much time it's gonna take to get those 10,000 followers that'll basically get the ball rolling. For the purposes of this video, we're talking about 10,000 or more genuine followers. So if you're playing follow for follow games, or just following people so they'll follow you back, or buying followers, that's not gonna get you any sales or engagement on Instagram at all. It's kind of the ultimate waste of money. And if you haven't already figured this out yet, having a completely pointless social account that has a big number but doesn't make you any sales is the most epic waste of your time. So if you're doing that, you're already in pointless distraction land. Just avoid this altogether. I know it feels nice to see big numbers on your social accounts, but the whole point of a business is to see big numbers in your bank account. And just getting more followers for the sake of more followers is equivalent to pretty much taking your working hours and putting them straight into the dumpster fire. So let's not do that. All right, how long does it take to get 10,000 legitimate followers? The idea being that some of them will buy from you. If we take a look at the article on screen, you'll see that the business owner in this example grew her account to 100,000 followers. And it took 18 months and hours of work. In fact, this influencer breaks down exactly how long it takes per day to grow and maintain an account of this size. So let's take a look at that on screen right now. As you can see in her list here, it takes her 4 hours a day to maintain Instagram. She even says that when it comes to uploading a post, it takes her an entire hour just to get it up and running on Instagram. Bottom line, if you want Instagram to truly perform for you and make serious money, it's pretty much a part-time job. And sure, other brands may spend less time posting, but they're paying companies to do the work for them. There's two ways to go about this. Either you do it yourself for free and spend tons of time on it, or you pay someone else to do it for you so you can get your time back. So when it comes to the hours you're gonna need to invest in this marketing tactic, time spent is a big fat thumbs down. This is a huge time sink. And honestly, if I could give you 4 more hours a day to do something for your business, you might as well use those 4 hours for something that's guaranteed to build your income. And there's no guarantee with Instagram. So as we talked about, it looks like you're either going to spend 4 hours a day to grow substantially, or you're gonna have to pay someone to do it for you. And I'm not even including the cost of a social scheduling tool, Instagram templates, or a link in bio tool. And while you can get these things for free, as your account grows, you're gonna wanna play with the big wigs, and that's gonna require an investment. So if you stick with Instagram at all, you're gonna be investing that money no matter what. So if you're spending money on that social scheduling tool, those templates, and a link in bio tool, you're looking at around $50 a month on the low end. Now, if you're hiring somebody to create content for you, interact with your followers in comments and DMs, schedule your content, and basically manage social for you, now you're looking at more like $2,000 to $3,000 a month for anything that's actually going to have an impact. Anything less than $2,000 or $3,000 a month, and you're usually just throwing your money away because your time investment will still be huge if you spend less than that. The point of paying for help is to get your time back. And smaller investments in social management are gonna cost you tons of time, especially when you factor in sending them content, reviewing their work, correcting their work when they mess up, and sending them constant content yet again, because that's what it takes. So even if you go low, $50 a month is a decent amount to pay for something that may never make you a single dollar back, which means from a cost perspective, Instagram is a pretty big thumbs down. So next, let's talk about how much people are claiming to make on Instagram and if it's worth this massive time investment. Let's see what the almighty internet says about how much people make on Instagram. If you look at this little blurb right here, it states pretty clearly that most people make about $10 per 1,000 followers. Turns out that's not a ton of money for how long it takes to get 1,000 followers. So if I was spending 4 hours a day, every day on Instagram, and I decided to do an affiliate sponsored post, which I wouldn't, hint, hint, see this video about whether affiliate marketing is a waste of your time. Anyway, pretending that I did an affiliate post on Instagram, my account with around 3,000 followers would make me $30 per post. That's according to the average payout. So that means I'd be working 20 hours a week for months on end just to make around $30 on a post. And you can't send out affiliate posts every single day. Your audience will get fed up and leave. So I could maybe get away with reasonably 2 to 3 affiliate posts per month, which on an account the size of mine would make me $90 a month. Considering I would have worked 4 hours a day, 5 days a week to pull that off, $90 a month doesn't even pay most people's cell phone bill. So you can't even pay for the data plan you need to use Instagram on your phone. And we didn't even talk about how many sales per month you could expect to make as a business owner posting on Instagram. And that's because most businesses on Instagram never make a single dime. I can tell you because I've worked with over 700 business owners last year alone, and only 2 were making sales from Instagram. Based on those numbers, you have a 0.29% chance of ever making a sale with Instagram as a business owner. So the earning potential on a task like Instagram is kind of like 50 thumbs down. So now let's get into the happiness factor. Whether you're an influencer or running some kind of online business with a product, how happy are people who basically do Instagram for a living? Do you like to spend your entire day making content? Do you like to watch that content get like 40 views and 1 comment after you've spent all day on it? Because that's what you're gonna get with Instagram. Most people who use Instagram regularly enough for it to make money for them say that they feel like they're running on a hamster wheel and they can't get off. They feel trapped and have no idea how to get out from under the mental load of having to post every single day. That weighs a lot. Imagine if something just got dropped into your life and without realizing it, you're now stuck with something that takes hours of your day every single day for the foreseeable future. And you get very little, if anything, back for the work you put into it. So our happiness factor for people who are working on Instagram in general is actually really low. So who should or shouldn't do this. Look, if you're already getting sales from Instagram and it's doing something for you, you're doing something right. And if you enjoy posting and it's not haunting you because you hate it, then keep right on doing what you're doing. You are a good candidate for continuing to use Instagram. Who shouldn't use Instagram? That's the better question. Literally anyone else. It is so tempting to start an Instagram in 2022. Everyone is there and it is a buzzing place, but it is a massive time, money, and energy suck. And if you're trying to figure out how your business can grow this year, then Instagram is not the answer anymore. So I would kind of walk 500 steps in the opposite direction and spend my valuable time working as far away from Instagram as possible. Okay, final ratings. Let's sum up what we learned in this video. The amount of time that Instagram is going to take you to set up where it's actually doing something for your business was a big fat thumbs down. The earning potential for Instagram, both in terms of affiliate income and in terms of income for your business if you're selling a product or service, is also a big fat thumbs down. The distraction factor rating for this was huge because of how much time and energy it takes to create content that basically isn't guaranteed to do anything for you at all. The worst you can get is 10 out of 10. This is like 100 out of 10. It's so bad. It's such a huge pointless distraction. Okay. So what if you were thinking Instagram was a super good idea and the next big thing you want to do for your business, and then you watch this video and realize it's not? Feel free to check out my other video about affiliate income and see if that's worth your time. In this video, I break down the different ways people make affiliate income, aka not Instagram, and I'll dive deep into how they make that money and whether it's worth it. Honestly, for the amount of time you could be spending on Instagram right now, affiliate income would probably make you more in the long run. So check that video out. If you do not see it on screen, it is waiting for you in the description. And thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you now hate Instagram as much as I do.